Oh, look at that. That ain't good at all. I'm having a slow start today. I can't find my welding gloves or the thing I bought from Lowe's the other day to do rib nuts and unscrew nuts. And it's driving me a little crazy. Needless to say, this is a different type of video. This is not 360. We're trying out something new today. I'm very annoyed right now because that thing cost me like $17 and now I can't find it. And it's been a couple days since I've been out here. The weather's turned cold. Ooh, wait, there. Maybe that's it. Here. There's a bag. Oh, hey, look, it's here. It's here. Well, look, bring you guys along, help me find something. And my welding gloves. I don't even think I could have found that without it. So, welding gloves, very good. Also found some other leather gloves. And this one hand's interesting. I've learned a long time ago that I absolutely hate plastic bags because they'll hide stuff from you and you won't be able to find it. So these are my solutions for cutting the sheet metal here, and these are what I was looking for, these nut things. I got new blades, so I'm going to grab those. Grab these, and today we're going to be working on the ambulance on getting the body mounts replaced. God, don't kill myself. And we are doing it with this because, well, whenever I have to do up and down stuff, 360 does not work great for up and down. It's great for showing you guys everything, but when we need to do, and I'm sorry, this is still a little new messing with the regular camera, but 360 does not do good for the small detail stuff. It's one of the funny things. So anyhow, let me show you what we're going to do. Clean up the floor, get enough room in here so that we can easily access this whole area here all the way up around here. And we're going to unbolt all these bolts up here and around. And then we're going to go underneath and unbolt the bolts underneath, and we're going to replace it with these, the body mounts. And we're only going to do one set because these things aren't cheap. But I'm hoping I can do this without getting too far involved. There's a possibility these may be permanent on and I have to replace them. Part of the reason I've been pushing this off doing this work. So we're going to get down here and move all this stuff out of the way. I got to remove bolts here. I think this is the only bolt. Then I'm going to move my air conditioning heating unit from the cab itself. I'm going to keep that in here because it gives me AC going down the road, which gives me a second source of AC. I'm going to move it over here, and then I'm going to have a nice clean floor. So I am trying to get these bolts off. Here, those two back there already got off. We're going to pull both driver seats while we do this. I'm thinking I'm going to pull the carpet up permanently, but I have to pull the carpet to get access to the body bolts, I think. I don't know for sure. That might be one right there actually. But I still have to pull the seats to find out, so that's what I'm doing right now.
Pretty
Okay, I'm gonna shove these screws back in the hole that I pulled them out of and leave them in there until I go back together. It just keeps them from walking off or falling off or just generally disappearing when you need them the most. Carpet looks kind of gross up here. We might pull it out anyhow just because yeah, it's been wet with something. Don't know what. By some form of body fluid. There is an old ambulance. No telling, really. Don't really want to know. That's kind of... Yeah, I was trying to post off on doing this. I really didn't want to do this. But it's something that needs to be done before I go any farther on anything else. So, and I'm still not 100% sure taking it apart this way will get it to where I need to go. I'm 90% sure it'll work. I'm not sure about the random thing that I didn't calculate in, but that's okay. It's good because this carpet's probably and subcarpet's going to pull up just because of what used to be hauled around in here. So yeah. Actually, this is really clean for most. I won't know for sure. Backwards for you. Over there where the actual driver's seat was. Oh, look, we got mold. Yeah, that one's coming out. Yeah, that's good. Doesn't look too dirty, does it? It's a little oily on top. I can chase that down. It'd be really easy to replace those rear some things. It doesn't look too bad. Heat shielding still looks good. You get a flashlight down in there and really look at it really closely. But anyhow, with that up, I can pull this stuff off and I can pull the carpet out of here and get rid of that moldy thing. Alright, we got one out. Those are evil. Had to stop last night, it's too warm, and I had to work on the battery compartment, which needs a new handle. I think I got it figured out. I'll bring you guys back in here in a second on that. But we're gonna work on this one here. It's been holding Loctite in its well all night, so you know it's really tightened down. I got the wrench on underneath. Also, I took off the steps here that used to hang out here, and also the one on this side. They're just not for my height. I keep, every time I crawl in and I step on, I know I'm going to hit the top of that bed platform. I took them off so whenever I step in off of those, and I don't step on those. So they'll probably stay gone for a while. Plus it gives me more ground clearance. Just a little bit, but this thing's kind of low to the ground anyhow, so it needs it. Alright, anyhow, so this actually requires a impact driver more powerful than what I have, so we get the cheater here, which is a about 3 foot long piece of pipe, And I think it's an 1.5 to 2 inch gas pipe. Slides right on top of it. And it makes life so much easier for breaking large bolts loose. The only time it's not really good is in tight spaces where you can't get it in there and you can't get an extension on it. But for anything that's like overkill, like if you got a lug bolt on too tight, you can use this as a cheater. Also, if you ever get like a rock between the tires, you can shove one of these in between the tire wells, in between that rock, and just either back up or roll forward and use the rim as the tire to push the rock out. Just so you know. Very simple and easy. Ooh, this one's coming off easy. I might just get the wrench on this one. Wrench is still on it, right? It's not hanging out. Pretty sure it's still in there. And it might not still be in there. Kind of look under there and see. Well, there you go. Oh, I guess as good as mine. You know what? We have this thing. We have the impact. We have the end for the socket, and we're going to get this done. I have 2 more bolts I'm going to try to get out, and then try to do the side ones. Yeah. Look at that. That came off awful quick. I would have never thought that one was easier to come off than the last one. Maybe that penetrating oil did work its way down through it. So if you don't have someone to help you, vice grips are great for holding the backside of the nut. The biggest thing is make sure when you put it on there that if this is pushed against something, it's this side that's pushed, not this side, because then you have to tighten it back up to get this where you can loosen it up like that. I have no clue if that's in shot either. So yeah, and then I go up and loosen this one up, and they get easier from here on out. I'll do the other one. Also, I think I have an oil leak somewhere. I'm not quite sure where it's at. I know I got one on the drain plug too. No, not gonna get lucky. Now we're not gonna get lucky enough to have it break loose. These are not actually used for impact. They can tendency to crack out. You want the flat black ones that are designed for impact, but I use them because I can get away with them usually. Oh no, that's gonna be way heavier. Oh, stronger. And we're supposed to have a cold front come in tonight. It's supposed to be a freeze warning. I'm gonna twist around here so we can get a better stroke. Holy cow. What the heck? Yep, we gotta reposition for this one. Oh, gosh. I'd love to have one of those big impacts. Well, a lot of people would love to have those big. But this has worked fine for 10 years. And before that, we had other cheaters we used. Oh, shit. And, oh, look at that bend. It's moving it now. No, it goes extra quick. Oh shit, Nike. Oh look, we got loosened up. Why is it pushing up? Maybe the impact did do something to it. I just didn't think it was moving. Did it loosen it up? What just happened? We get it? Been sitting in creepy oil all night, or? Oh, look at that! That ain't good at all. We may end up having to buy some more body mounts. Alright, we're working on the split bolts. It's gonna go really, really good or really, really bad. Mainly because this is what holds this to this. And that cold front's coming through now. Temperature's dropping fast. Waiting for one of these to fall through. So there's 3 on this side here and 3 on that side there and the top bolts. And once I get those off, if it doesn't lift up high enough, I'm going to have to take off the front body mounts too. Which if it's going like these, I'm going to also have to replace those. And to get those off, I have to pull the bumper off. Yeah, this is turning into quite a project. And I'm also going to have to order some more parts to do that, but I might as well go ahead. I'm already invested. I can't put on the bolts in the middle 2 bolts because they're both the heads broke off on those. So the back ones I could have actually kind of swapped some stuff around, but we'll see if we can get away with splitting it this way or if I'm making a bigger pain in the butt mess for myself. I'm already exhausted. When I put these back together, I think I'm going to fill the hole up with grease. So future, if anyone has to get there in the future, they won't have a rusted blob to mess with down there that has to be cut out, hammered out, and weighted out with a rust penetrant. This one's out all the way on the bottom. That one over there is out. That one's broken. I have rust remover stuff because I'm trying to punch it out. Basically what I'm trying to do is save the actual body mount. And I can use the other nuts and bolts that are off the other one that still works. This one's holding water and I can't seem to get it loose. I'm gonna try to drill it out as soon as I figure out where the drill went and see if I can save that. Otherwise, if I can't get this one out, I am very tempted just to throw it back together and call it good. Other than I can't get that side out, so let's go there and see if we can overhang here and there. But really, I just want to get it back up and together and up there and bolted down and welded up and watertight and the windows on it and start building the inside build out. This, if I didn't attempt this now, I know I'd have to do all the body mounts later, and that's a lot more work, so I'm trying to get it done now so I don't have to mess with it later. I've been using rust remover down in there. This stuff here, rust dissolver. I think it's this acrylic acid, but I put some of it up here and you can see where it's kind of pulled off the rust there. So I've been trying to get that out of it. The biggest thing is it is an acid. So try some more. Try. It's lifting up now. We got it disconnected. My biggest concern about this whole thing is getting this gasket back in place. Whenever I go back together, that's what I'm scared about. Not getting it back into place, or I may even have to end up replacing it. And we're connected up and going up. So let's see if I can get it to go up some more. Okay, so got one off. The other ones in the back were easy. This one's not. You can see all the rust down in there, in between it, which is holding it together as one solid mass. I tried to use a Sawzall, that didn't work. We had to get the grinding out, hit one side of it, move it to the other side, and hit the other side. And we got it snapped. There's its location. New one will be easy to install. All we have to do is pull it out of the box. I'll open the box. Pull it out of the box. Which I gotta call it Raleigh and get me a couple more of these. I was thinking about using the old ones. I was thinking about using old ones on the back since they're manufactured a little bit different, probably for the connection point, but I'm half-half. I don't know quite yet, but look. Let's go up a little bit more to get these in. They left it well enough alone. Oh, look, that went in. Very nice. Alright, I need to let it down some. Wait. See, go down some more, but not all the way. Alright, I'm gonna go put the other one on this side. We'll have new body mounts, which is a better everything. That one goes on the bottom here. Other piece goes on top of that. Kind of like that. And the weight squishes it down. And that just isolates your frame from everything else. So, in its new spot, we'll call O'Reilly's here in a bit and order 2 more. And we'll do the other side. It'll probably be after this video comes out. I don't know. Decide. This thing goes there, and we gotta get the screw in first. So scroll back out. I hate working on the ground. Okay, this is a little dark. Question was, would I be able to change these out regardless of the bed being there or not? So I'm going to set you guys up there, you guys can see. At the bottom of the bed, do you think it's clear or not? I think it might. Just barely clear there. Anyhow, I got the, I'm going to take you out some more light there. It's getting dark out, getting cold out and everything else. It looks almost manufactured. It doesn't look like it actually has cracks in there like I thought it did. Which is annoying.